This is the second part of my trip to Sigacik. In the first part, we walked through the ruins of the ancient city of Teos, and in this video, we will walk through the streets of the Sigacik district. After that, we will go on a boat trip, where we will look at the stunning beauty of the Aegean Sea, and of course, see a hidden coves and wild beaches. Let's explore Sigacik together. Literally after a 15-minute walk from Teos, we find ourselves in Sigacik. Sigacik is a small coastal area of the city of Seferihisar. The northern harbor of the ancient Teos was located on the site of this area. Nowadays, it's a district with an ancient houses is located inside the walls of a centuries-old fortress, like the old town of Sigacik in Antalya. Sigacik was founded as a small fishing village. During the Ottoman Empire, Sigacik became a strategically important port due to its location and natural harbor. Fortresses and defensive structures were built here to protect against pirates and other maritime threats. Nowadays, Sigacik attracts tourists more and more. Inside the walls of the fortress, there are many ancient houses and narrow streets that preserve the spirit of Ottoman and Greek architecture. Now, Sigacik is being made into an authentic tourist place like the village of Alachati, which is located near to Cheshmi. Some time ago, many old houses in Sigacik were in a rather neglected state, but the regional government began to finance a project to create a tourist and authentic neighborhood from Sigacik. And now, you and I have the opportunity to walk through such beauty. Many of the old houses have been turned into shops, cafes, and restaurants where you can taste traditional dishes of the Aegean region. I ate at a place like this. I traveled a lot around Turkey, but didn't see before that the meals were on display right on the street. I met such format for the first time in Sigacik. So unusual. There are also merchants in Sigacik. They sell clothes, textiles, bags, handicrafts, all sorts of souvenirs and trinkets here. I can't even name everything, you have to come and see by yourself. Here, as in Alachati, they approach the decorations of houses with love and taste. There is a lot of art on the streets. Graffiti on various subjects, drawings, mosaics, some crafts, and everything is so bright, colorful, at the same time organically integrated into the atmosphere of ancient streets. In my opinion, spring, summer, and early autumn are the greatest time for walking around Sigacik, because everything here is drowned in flowers that also add bright colors. I really like the aesthetics of such places, and in general, I love the Mediterranean spirit. Well, we slowly go out to the embankment and the outer fortress. By the way, there is a map near to it on which all businesses located in the inner fortress are indicated and numbered. As you can see, restaurants, cafes, boarding houses, hotels, and various small businesses are represented here. The fortress of Sigacik itself was built by order of Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent in preparation for the campaign against Rhodes. During the construction of the fortress, stones from the ancient city of Teos were used, and if you search well, you can find ancient inscriptions on the walls. Apart from the wall and towers, there is nothing left inside, and a farmer's market is periodically held inside this fortress. Leaving the fortress, we find ourselves on the embankment. These are the views of the sea that open up, and boats are moored right there. On one of these boats, we will go for a walk around the surroundings of Sigacik, and together we will explore small secluded coves and wild beaches that are hidden along the coast. In addition to the historical heritage, Sigacik is famous for its natural beauty. The nature of the Aegean region is beautiful with its magnificent landscapes, transparent sea, green coniferous hills, and rocky coast. There are many cool and beautiful wild beaches in the surroundings of Sigacik, and these places are beyond the attention of mass tourism, but locals and boat captains know these places like the back of their fingers. The waters here are crystal clear, and you can literally see the seabed at a depth of several meters. Here, if you throw bread into the water, then in a minute a flock of fish will appear out of nowhere. Watching them is generally amazing. Our ship made several stops in small bays, anchored at such beaches. The stops were for an hour and a half, and we had time to swim, dive with a mask, or just relax and sunbathe on the ship. In one of the bays, by the way, the bottom was completely made of some kind of mud, so in this place there was such an unusual color of water. And sometimes there were caves along the coast. We swam up to the largest of them to take a closer look. And from here we headed to the beach, which impressed me the most. You've probably heard in the news that fires raged in Izmir province this year and last year. Unfortunately, the fires did not escape these places either. Here you can observe the consequences. Once everything was green here, as in the previous shots, but now it's just such apocalyptic landscapes. It is very sad nature will be restored for many years. It's even more sad that the beach here is just 10 out of 10. Very soft sand at the bottom. Walking on it was a pleasure. We finished the boat trip and head back to Sigacik. Everything was great. The only thing was that the water was a bit cold, despite the fact that the heat was 40 degrees all summer. There are many underground springs in the Aegean Sea, and in some places the water does not warm up because of them. Here we dock at the shore, in Teos, Marina. Today, Sigacik is becoming more and more popular tourist destination in Turkey, although it remains relatively quiet and peaceful compared to large resorts. If you suddenly find yourself in Izmir or in these surroundings, I recommend taking a look at Sigacik. I am sure that you will like it here. Well, I'm finishing up, and I invite you to watch other videos on the channel. The links will now appear on the screen. Don't forget to subscribe, put a like and comment if you like this video, and see you soon on new travels.
My tears, my tears, my tears.